Hello and welcome back to Arcturus Plays Escape from Tarkov single player mod. We're here on Shoreline yet again because we're here for the other item for the quest we're working on that we haven't gotten yet. So we're going to be heading straight up to the resort. I'm using that AK that we finished putting together last time. It's loaded with BP ammo. Now, it's going to take a couple more shots to put people down with this than it will with the SVD. However, because we're coming in here to engage close range, I feel it's going to be a little bit more appropriate. And last time, where we killed those scabs under the effects of the morphine, I forgot that we had to be on woods for that one. So that's my bad. So I do want to get a little low over here. I don't really want to pop my head up because I do hear the rapid fire of a PMC over here. I want to get into the building where I can lure him in close. So I need to get to the west, second floor. Left-hand peaks are bad, so they put you at an inherent disadvantage. Oh, this flashlight's plenty bright. Heard somebody, because they heard me. Oh, game's hitching again. That means more bots spawning in. That's one.
Хуйло! Вот хуйло! Конец тебе! он, блядь, в- Вон он, вон он! Упырь.
He's down. I think that was a bear. Nope. Scav. That's a pretty decent looking AK. Alright. Ooh. Okay, so a lot of that movement's me. Alright, so I saw a fuel conditioner in here. I'm gonna need several of those. Oh, it sucks that I just bought a new one of those. One of those ratchets. So we're gonna go up here. Okay. Alright, so I need East 216, so second floor. Wait a minute. West 216, okay. Oh, come on, game. That's what I'm looking for. Ooh, this is a nice room. This is a nice place right here to loot. Nope. Take the food though. Hey, that'd be worth my time. The beard. I do need to get out with that. That's for sure. I can just throw that on there to... Okay, I guess we're just gonna have a light on then. level's not a thing. We've got a little time so we can explore. I thought there was other light flashing on that. That wasn't mine. Weird. More food. Jeez. Game. We don't need more food. Well, all's well that ends well. Ugh. That pun was made in the comments of one of my videos today.
Ты куда пошел?
Alright, got him.
О, кепка ебаная! Ебаная! Ах ты хер!
Okay, retained my mags. You had a pistol. I can work with this. Got a decent helmet. So I'll take that.
Сука, ёбнули нашу!
Oh, I'm heavy now. Thinking there's another scav out here. I don't know where though. Up and over. I'll deal with having this extra light on. Okay, so let's get us some pineapple juice in us. we will continue on, then we'll be done here on Shoreline again for a while. Until something inevitably brings us back. I kind of really like these multi-raid quests. So like, if I had gotten everything right the first time and brought the keys I needed to bring, then not really searching for combat right now. But then like, I'd have been done with this in one raid, and then I would have done woods in 1 or 2 raids. That's out there, over in that rock, over those rocks and those areas there. We're heading in this direction. Man, things are popping off. I like that, like, all the gunshots you hear. I like that that's not just, like, ambient stuff going on. You know, the game could do a really, really, like, mean thing. And, make ambient noises, so, like, people follow them to nowhere, basically. Because they're used to all the gunshots in this game being diegetic. Those are shots being shot by scabs, by PMCs. So, you know, whenever you fire, you're technically giving your position away. And with how some people can get their sound settings, like, use the right set of headphones in this game, and then you have the right surround sound type headphones, IRL, and you can do what some of the top streamers do, which is, like, they basically have sonar. So, or echolocation. Somebody makes a noise, they can track people through a wall with that stuff. You know, the only thing that's kind of like screwing up with everybody right now, the soundscape's kind of screwed up because they're trying to get 3D sound better, but not really doing a better job. So sometimes you can't really tell like what level someone is on from you. And they were trying to get like sound occlusion working. You know, kind of like how you don't want light to pass through a wall and shine on the other side of the wall. That was a problem with Arma to today. Reforger does a better job at it, but once you hit different, farther levels of detail, it doesn't hold up as well. But, so they made it so, like, stairways, and some other things, like, block sounds and that sort of thing. So now, like, if you're on the other side of, like, a stairwell from somebody, you can't track them through the wall. It's like they're not there. You can't hear them. And then, my extracts, tunnel, path to lighthouse. We're going to be taking tunnel. We've got the time to hit the two stashes on the way. But, so, like, that's kind of messed up. And they're trying to fix the fact that if somebody's on a level above you, you don't get a 3D cue that they're up there. You just get a kind of like a 2D plane, what direction they're in. So I praised Tarkov for its attention to detail with the sound. But they still have quite a ways to go to getting the soundscape, you know, just right. If you know what I mean. So, you know, they've got a ways to go, but, like, basically like it's a really good soundscape that they have. Like, it's leagues and a way better than most other games, but it's still not like perfect for the types of cues you need for this type of game too. So it's good to know that they're still working on that, like, actively. Now, because I don't ever plan on, let's say, like, Tarkov updates all the time, which means the single-player mod I'm using updates all the time. But, strength leveled up to 10. Nice. Nice. But, I don't really plan ever on updating because I'm not forced to. So those issues, at least in this Let's Play, aren't going to be solved anytime soon. But man, as soon as there's a mod that adds spawns, I've kind of I've talked about it in an Escape from Tarkov single player mode in the comments that Ghost LP's of the series that he's running, and we both kind of agreed that like more spawn points is a must, because right now I know there's never going to be any PMCs or scavs in this town. I've played this mod enough to know that they are just not here. And on the live game, you can encounter scavs here, but that's only if they get dragged here by players. And players tend to go wherever they want on the map, and, well, if the PMCs act like the scavs and that they spawn in an area and they kind of stay around it, they're not going to, I want this, actually. They're not going to drag them along anywhere. What do I want to drop for it? Those. When I set up my next M1A, I'm going to want that sight mount. But, like, there is a mod, but it just hasn't updated yet. And it adds, like, a ton of spawn points for PMCs and scavs. And whereas it's nice to have these quiet moments like here, I think it goes kind of against the spirit of the game. Like, I'm playing single player, which is, a lot will argue that that's already against the spirit of the game. But I'm still praising the game for everything it's doing right. And I don't get my game ruined by Joe Schmo, who, you know, no-lifes this game. So I like to play this more like a tactical shooter and not like a run-and-gun shooter. And a lot would say that, oh, this isn't a run-and-gun shooter. And then I'm like, do you even watch people who play live Tarkov? They're sprinting all over the place. Let's go ahead and drink our other pineapple juice. They're sprinting all over the place, just like Call of Duty. Lots of, you know, lots of hip fire, all full auto. It's just not really tactical. Like, to play this game co-op with friends against just the AI, that would be peak for me. That would be awesome, because then we could play it in this slow, methodical. And I have had comments from commenters who say, like, they like the way I play this game. I'm slow, I'm methodical, like, I'm walking right now and not just constantly sprinting, even though I kind of want to. But that's mainly because, like, the weight limit of my character doesn't allow that. Because they messed with a lot of the weights and made it so you can't carry as much stuff at once. Graphics card? Graphics card? Oh. This is the flare launcher. We're taking that. We're never going to use it. We're never going to pull it out in raid. I don't think I'm ever going to find ammo for it. But that's one of those really, really rare items in this game. Like, super rare. So, in the live game, you load this up with different color shells. You know, they're flares. And they're also hand flares as well. I think I've seen one or two, but like they're super rare things. And right now, only one of the flares actually works, and that one of the flares calls an airdrop, and they eventually want all the flares to call in different things. I don't know what those things are, but they want to give a reason to carry that and to use it. And you can't put it in your secure container. I don't think. I don't think you can put weapons in your secure container anymore. I was watching a video by the YouTuber Jesse Kazam recently. He's one of the big Tarkov streamers, and he was talking about like how a lot of people think that some of the changes BSG has been making, especially to the flea, that the flea ruins the spirit of Tarkov. And he had a really, really good counterpoint to that. The flea market doesn't ruin Tarkov. It's kind of like it's a symptom of like a deeper problem. And part of that deeper problem is, and I feel like if they implemented this, it could be really cool for the multiplayer game. It wouldn't really affect us too much. But like, back in the day, certain guns could only be found in raid. You couldn't buy them anywhere. So like, you couldn't trade for them from traders, you couldn't, alright, 4 scav kills. Another good 3,000 XP. And so like, those weapons, like, those are the meta weapons, the best weapons. So, back in the day, that was the only way to get certain weapons and items, was you had to find them in raid. There was no one you could buy them from. Nowadays, you can basically buy all of the meta equipment from the traders, the high-level traders. So that's why before, I said that they took stuff off of being able to sell it on the fleet. Let's go ahead and get that. So, they took things off the traders, so we couldn't buy them on the flea anymore, and you are going to go in the pistol case forever and never going to get used. I wonder if I could actually link search. Oh, I can buy flare cartridges for it. Yep. But, okay, come on. Alright. So, you couldn't get, like, these meta weapons or anything from the flea. You had to find them in raid. And I feel like now, with the, that the weapon durability thing is in, the weapon and armor durability and the way they lose as they're used, I feel like if they made certain, like, meta weapons and meta armors find in raid only, and then the only way to get them would be to kill another player to get it off of them, or, you know, kill a scav, get it off of them, loot it in raid, and then, you know, if people sold them to fence, then people could buy them off the fence, but that's, fence is ludicrous sometimes. But like, nowadays you can just go to your level 4 trader and you could just buy whatever it is you need. So you struggle through the early game to get to your level 4 traders. And then once you have your level 4 trader, you know, you dunk on everybody. We're gonna put that there. We have a new prop at all. Injector case, please. But he was making the case that, like, just being able to buy stuff off the fleet, that's not the issue. The issue is that, like, they're not making... They want everybody to try out the new features. I get that. Like, you see this in the open world games a lot, where they just festoon you with, where they're just, like, they have to show you everything on the map. Otherwise, you might not, I feel like I need another med case just for, that's the first M18 I've been able to pull out of raid, actually. I find them and then usually just immediately die. I feel like I should start saving hot rod. Yep, MRA type stuff, that gets saved. Start saving cola, hot rod, beer. Should make like a beer chest. Okay, this. It's been a while since we found one of these types of items. So this goes with like these items I need for collector. Don't tell me. West 216. Okay. These are all the keys I have for shoreline that don't fit in my shoreline case. Shoreline map, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out here with the other maps, having fun? I do need a new factory map, actually. Therapist, do you have what I need? Yeah. Waste of money, but worth it, just to have it. There we go. Alright. Now... fill you up. Never let you down. There we go. Alright. That's empty. Oh, this isn't empty. Oat flakes is good, is actually one of my preferred foods because it's a food where the whole thing isn't condensed. So, this is the replica helmet. We're going to go ahead and sell that. We do need bandages. I said we're going to start saving hot rod, so we're going to do that. Go. I know I do need some of this stuff for hideout upgrades, but money now. That's decent ammo. Man. Alright. Let's get you sold. Not really missing anything. Jaeger. Actually, can I buy a blue fuel can off of you? No. I wonder if this would be cheaper than this case costs. Yeah, 40 items for an ice pick. Yeah, right. Goshen register key. Do I have that key? No. I could plausibly trade for that key. Logistics, factory key. So yeah, this is the way you, you know, factory key only has 20 uses, but you trade these items plus that key in for a better key. Ah, I see you can also trade the hand flares, which is, this is gross. To get the flare gun. Now the marked key, he wants more marked keys for this. Checkpoint key. Kinda want to start picking these up, just so I can decide which out of all of them is my favorite. You, super water. Of course you're expensive. Canister of purified water. For a fuel tank, because I could make this into another magazine case. I kind of want to start getting the key card thing, but it's too expensive right now. Oh. I was at fence for a reason, that's fine. Sell these off. Okay, so we got that, so we need to go to skier. Go ahead and turn that in. Now, we just need to go to woods to get the motion controller and the fiber optic gyroscope. Ooh, this one's gonna be... This one's gonna be quite the go. So let's unfold you, and let's get you out. Fast Slickers, Humpback. I don't need to repair anything. We're gonna go to woods. We don't need anything special for this one. Ooh. Thinking about it. I could prop it all. That lasts for 5 minutes. I could... This is only 60 seconds. Three and a half, 4 minutes at best. 60 seconds. 240 seconds. Max stamina, max recovery. I kinda like that. I also like this. Ooh, wow. Weight limit, but health regeneration, and it makes me take damage. Oh, it increases damage taken. Okay. And then this one is stupid. Yeah, it can cause, like, there's a 25% chance to cause any of these. Energy recovery decreases, hydration recovery decreases. It can cause damage, it can cause bleeds, it can cause tunnel effect. Which this one just makes you, I think of all these, the best one to pop is a propital. SJ6 is pretty good too. I think because I pick up morphine a bit, I'm gonna... If I get into fights with scavs, I'm just gonna pop morphine. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so there's that black car near the checkpoint that we're always fighting at on our way to Scav House. Inside that black car is one of the things we need. And then there's a pickup truck next to one of the big buildings in the lumber mill, and it's in the back of that pickup truck. So yeah, I have to hop up on the tailgate and look down into an open box in the back of the pickup truck next to the machine shop. That's gonna suck.